Driven a treat by Maurice McKendry, the 11-year-old gelding stepped away safely from his 15-metre handicap and caught the field after going only 800 metres. Striding up 3 wide coming to the home turn, David Moss won by half a length, rating 2.4.1, with the last 800 metres in 58.2.
Outside, Native Alec getting close to them. They were followed just in behind them by Pride of Petite and Count Isa. Cedar Fellas 2 lengths away, this 4 to David Moss, and Diamond Field's having a gallop tonight, and Diamond Field losing a lot of ground is going to settle down a good way from them. Lily the Pink and Sergeant Jones, they're well back as well. They race out of the back now, and those 2 scramblers, Diamond Field, I think it's cost any chance it ever had. It's 100 metres away. They race round the turn into the straight, and Breton Abbey's the leader. Breton Abbey at the 2,600 from Alias Bow and Game Paul. Alias Bow's gone into a break now, and the pace is pretty torrid out in front. They were followed by Call Me Now going up on the outside and trots through into 3rd spot. Back on the inside, Chiola Chief, not missing a beat as Native Alec, and going forward as Pride of Petite. Falstaff back on the inside, and Count Isa threading through. Alias Bow still galloping. So Long Eden's 3 lengths away. David Moss and Cedar Fellow are next. Further back to Lily the Pink. And then there's 50 metres away to Sergeant Jones, and another 20 or 30 lengths further back, Diamond Field. But into the back they go, and the pace is strong. It's being set by Call Me Now as David Butt decides to take the big fella round, and he's turning up the wick. He's out by 2 lengths now at the 2,000 metres. Native Alex left in the breeze on the outside, and Breton Abbey the trail. Pride of Petite getting nicely positioned 4th on the outside. Game Paul is 5th along the rail, then Chiola Chief. Falstaff in the blue and white on the inside of Count Isa in the red. They were followed about 2 lengths away by Cedar Fella. David Moss in the red and white checkers, and Lily the Pink going through on the inside, and 3 lengths further back to So Long Eden rather, and a long way to the others, headed by Alias Bow, Sergeant Jones and Diamond Field. But they've passed the halfway mark now round the far turn, and in front is Call Me Now by a length and a quarter. Native Alex sitting parked outside of Breton Abbey getting the chance trail. After those runners to Game Paul on the inside, Pride of Petite is beautifully placed, and the 1-1 is followed by Chiola Chief. Falstaff is back on the inside, then Count Isa. Lily the Pink, the rail, Cedar Fella next, David Moss 2 lengths away. So Long Eden follows David Moss at every stride. There's about 6 lengths to Alias Bow, another 3 further back to Sergeant Jones, and 10 lengths to Diamond Field. They've passed the judge the second to last time now. They're on the last lap, heading for the showgrounds turn now. And Call Me Now, the favourite in front. He's bowling along quite happily from Native Alec in 2nd spot, doing extra work, sitting park. On the fence to Breton Abbey. Then we've got Pride of Petite inside the 1,000 metres. David Moss takes off, and Maurice McKendry sends him up 3 wide on the outside. Last year's winner. Game Paul is buried along the rail. Chiola Chief in the centre, followed by Count Isa getting a bit closer. Falstaff on the inside at the 800 metres. They were followed by So Long Eden, strapped out 4 wide. Lily the Pink and Cedar Fella heading down the back. The bunch 650 from home. And Call Me Now. He's throwing down the gauntlet to them. Catch me if you can, says David Butt. He's 3/4 in front. Pride of Petite has moved up outside his wheel. Breton Abbey's in the trail. David Moss is poised. They were followed by Game Paul, Count Isa, Chiola Chief, Falstaff the inside, So Long Eden, Cedar Fella, and last of the bunches, Lily the Pink, 400 to go. Round the turn now in the DB draft, Dominion Trotting Handicap for 94, and Call Me Now. Turns for home in front. Pride of Petite the outside. Back and behind it, Breton Abbey waiting to spring out, and David Moss is chiming in now. And Call Me Now comes off the rail. Breton Abbey getting the run on the inner. David Moss is gutting them down wider on the track. Call Me Now, he's calling on all his reserves, but David Moss is going to him. Call Me Now, David Moss getting the better. David Moss makes it 2 in a row. Wins the DB Draft Dominion Handicap from Call Me Now, followed by Breton Abbey. Cedar Fella and Game Paul coming home fast. They were followed in behind them by Pride of Petite. Then came Falstaff and Chiola Chief.